Hi everybody. Today I'm doing a review of the Quadratec round 4-inch LED off-road lights. This is the 30-degree wide flood option, not the more narrow 10-degree angle option, which are more of spotlights. These are 40-watt, 3500 lumen LEDs. They're Cree LEDs inside, so they're a good name brand. They're easy to install. They come with their own mounting hardware, and they install right here on the existing holes for the windshield, so there's no drilling required. They cost about $140, and you can get them at quadratec.com. They also come with their own wiring harness and relays, so they have everything included in the box that you need to install them. But since I have an S-Pod, I cut all of that stuff off and just wired them directly into the S-Pod. So if you've got an S-Pod, it's even easier to install. Overall, I love these LED lights. They're good quality construction, they're made out of steel, and they are bright. There's also no question about that. The Cree LEDs inside are high quality, they're very durable, and so far after having them installed for 6 or 8 months, I've had no issues with water or moisture getting inside the lenses. I have the 30-degree wide floodlight type version as opposed to the more narrow 10-degree spotlight version. That means they light up a much wider area, and I've got mine turned slightly outward so that in addition to lighting up what's going on in front of me, they light up slightly to the outside, the side of the trail, and they really make everything in front of me daylight. So as far as quality of construction and the amount of light that they emit, they're great. But there is a bad side to them also. It's not a big deal, and I'll show you in a second how I fix it, is they make a really loud, annoying whistling sound whenever you're on the highway going over about 65 miles an hour. If there's any crosswind going over the lights, the heat sinks in the back, the fins on them start to vibrate like a tuning fork, and they'll make a real loud, real annoying whistling sound. Loud enough so that it's louder than your stereo inside. Even if you got the windows rolled up and have the music up loud, it's still really loud and really annoying. Now if you search around, you can find on eBay or Amazon little foam inserts that go in the back of the heatsink to kind of prevent that vibration from happening to make the whistling noise stop. But I came up with an even better redneck hillbilly fix that I use. So my fix was to get a black pair of socks out of my dresser drawer. I never wear black socks, so I've got a lot of extra ones. Cut it off to length, and then just put them over like a cover over the lights. And what that does is it covers up the back. It works also as a regular legal light cover, which here in California you have to have them covered, but it stops that airflow over the back, and it stops that whistling sound. Overall, these round 4-inch Quadratec LED off-road lights are great. I love them. They're great quality construction. They haven't let any moisture in the lenses. They're holding up well so far. They're easy to install. They come with everything you need in the box. It's even easier to install if you have an S-Pod. And the only drawback is that whistling sound that they make. And as I've shown you, that's pretty easy to fix with just a pair of socks or some foam rubber inserts. So thanks. I hope you've enjoyed this short, quick review of these lights. If you have any questions or comments, just post them down below.